Hey folks, my name's Chris Wessel. Today we're going to be tying a black bear chartreuse butt. Very similar to the black bear green butt, which is a very popular pattern. But we're just replacing the green with the chartreuse, which I like a lot more. So without further ado, let's get on into it. Alright, for our black bear chartreuse butt, we are going to use a number 8 Partridge Patriot hook. These are really nice little hooks, super strong. I really like them. And the shape is pretty unique as well, which I also find pretty cool. This one's kind of like a black nickel finish. And today we are actually using a new thread that I got, is a Techstream power cord, or power thread, sorry. Stuff is really nice. It's super small, but like it's very, very, very strong. Really good for wet flies, especially when you start getting smaller ones or start tying smaller ones. So we are going to use Uni Mylar number 16 for the tag on this. And my spool is all messed up, apparently. Hopefully it'll go on okay. Wow. Hold on now, let's see if I can get another piece. Alright, that one's a little bit better. So we're using the silver side showing for this. And to be honest, I don't even know if you're supposed to have this for this pattern or not. You've probably seen me say in previous videos that I really don't see the need for having this silver one, especially when the hook is pretty much a silver color too, because it doesn't really show. But I guess it's just part of it. So I'm just going to bring my thread up to where I want my butt to be. And I'm going to go with, it's like a chartreuse, but like a darker chartreuse, Glow Bright. I love using Glow Bright, so it's nice and small. It's easy to work with. So yeah, as you can see, it's a bit of a darker chartreuse. So worst thing about chartreuse is that there's, man, oh man, there's so many different shades of it. So it's just down and back. And I'm going to make a couple turns there. Just get rid of the extra stuff. Make another turn or two there. I don't care too much about how this looks because we're going all over it again anyway with black uni stretch. And we're just coming up. Actually, I know it's not the first to do it, but I seen Alex Schwarman or Stewerman. Sorry, Alex, I don't remember your last name right now while I'm tying. If I would have looked it up beforehand had I thought I'd be mentioning you, but he ties his oval in when he brings his thread forward and then comes back with it like this, and I kind of like that, so I said, you know, I'm going to try it, and sure enough, I like it. So there's no crest on this, there's no tail, so we're just going to bring our thread up, and for the sake of saving a bit of time, I'm just going to tie this thread off and bring in my stretch here, my black stretch, which is right here. And we're just going to bring that up so far, cut off this extra little part in my hand. And I'm just going to turn it here for a second so I can see what I'm up to. Give that a little twist. Right about there. Yeah, that's good. and all I'm doing is just turning to make sure when I look at the horizon on the body, it's just making sure there's nothing really sticking out. Alright, come back with our Textreme thread, and we're just going to anchor that in. Alright, so our next step now is to bring the ribs forward. We're going for 5, we'll see how it goes. I got 5 on my side. You guys got 5 on your side. That looked kind of uneven. Yeah, well, it's alright. Alright, so we got our body in place. Now we're going to want to put a throat on this. Today we're using a whiting hen neck for that. Yeah, there we go. So, and then I'm just pulling that feather away. What's left in my fingers should be lined up. Yes. I got a wonky feather. Alright, and that's right about where I want that. And it's kind of hanging down there a bit more than, oh, there we go. That's what I want it. So I'm just going to turn this over and try to trim that off as close as I can. Alright, so black bear green butt, or black bear chartreuse butt in this case. Typically you go with black bear for, I've tried just about everything. I even have like a full black bear mask. I hate working with black bear fur. I have never enjoyed it. So I sub out the black bear for some black squirrel. Black squirrel chartreuse butt, sorry. Or moose fur in the wing is also really, really good. And I'm just kind of picking out a few fibers here. I want to make sure I have the right amount. And the right amount for me is the amount that doesn't make too big of a head on this fly. And I want to be right about there, so what I am going to do is put a little bit of wax, tires wax, on this thread, and that will help me hold this wing as I'm tying it in. My thread won't be slipping all over it. I do have to rotate my vise. There we go. That wing's maybe a little bit longer than I kind of wanted it for this fly. That's alright. Fine with these partridge patriots that like where you get the curve of it, it kind of throws me off a bit on where I should be putting my body to on it. But anyway, not a big deal. It's just all aesthetics that I'm sure salmon won't care too much about. So I'm going to tie that off. Alright, Alright, so that is our fly. We're going to put a little tiny bit of head cement on there. My bottle is starting to gunk up a little bit. I really should have used a needle on this to get the head cement on there, because it kind of just came pouring out. Anyway, you get it. It's not a terrible fly. So this is a black bear chartreuse butt, or green butt, however you want to call that shade. Super awesome pattern. It's one of those first light, last light flies for me when I'm fishing Atlantic salmon. Thank you all very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please feel free to do so. If you're not comfortable with that, that's cool too. Just happy to have you pop along and watch. Until I see you next time, take it easy.